signed in Washington, D.C., and has been able to train over 10,000 young people.
We have successfully trained over 10,500 young Lagosians in various skills, with over 7,000 securing employment or starting their own businesses. And this measure is a really key one for us, with 7,000 out of 10,500. We've charged ourselves this year that as we're going forward, we make sure that as we are training people, we actually ensure that we get an opportunity for them to be gainfully employed.
The sectors that we have impacted includes construction, business support, hospitality and tourism services, renewable energy, and health and beauty. These are not just economic avenues. They are pathways to sustainable development and social progress. Each sector represents a unique opportunity for innovation.
For us, if our people do not have the resources that we are charged to give them, and if they don't get the opportunities that we are responsible for providing, then in my mind, none of us have done our job.
Yeah.
And we all are committed to doing that job. And so that is one of the other things that bonds us together in the time that we have in this life.
Excited about what the USAIDF LSETF Employability Program has achieved in the last 5 years, the two agencies hope this renewed partnership will help transform lives of more Lagos residents.
Sometimes numbers can be misleading, right? Maybe it's a smaller number of people, but we do more for them. Or maybe it's an equal number of people that we do more for. And so time and resources will tell ultimately what that measure ends up being. But the one thing that's not in doubt is our commitment to one another.
It's not just about we giving them the support, the money, but putting them through a process where they will learn and they will know how to become successful. So Ministry of Work Creation and Lagos State Employment Trust Fund is not just about giving them money, but to make sure that they get the skill, the soft skill, you know, to empower them and make them become wealthy in whatever field they find themselves.
LSETF USAIDF Employability Program is expected to further address youth unemployment, prioritize entrepreneurship, job creation and placement, and income generation. Now, over 1,000 traditional birth attendants will undergo field training on prevention of mother-to-child transmission of HIV. Chief Executive Officer of the Lagos State AIDS Control Agency says the move is part of steps taken to achieve the set goal to eradicate HIV come 2030. Our health correspondent, Amina Tilegushi, reports.
Traditional birth attendants remains are key stakeholders in the quest to eradicate new infections of HIV, as pregnant women still patronize them for antenatal care and delivery. With focus on educating the group on facts about HIV and AIDS, and also preventing mother-to-child transmission, Chief Executive Officer of Lagos State AIDS Control Agency, LSACA, Dr. Folake Animashao, says the training is part of steps to achieve the 2030 set goal of total eradication of HIV.
We emphasize the importance of prevention of mother-to-child transmission so that every child is born free of HIV. You also learn essential steps to take during childbirth that can reduce the risk of HIV transmission. Additionally, we will focus on universal safety precautions to ensure that both mothers and birth attendants stay safe during deliveries.
The training is also to equip the TBAs with knowledge needed to counsel patients and also referral.
We have a very large percentage of HIV positive or pediatric HIV infection in the state. So we are using this measure as the means of reducing this prevalence.
When women become pregnant and they are infected with HIV, babies can be infected, but daddies and mothers can have intervention that will not make these babies have it, because we don't want our babies to be HIV positive again. They're coming newly to the world. We should prevent them from getting the HIV.
The participants applauded the initiative, saying it is an eye-opener.
For the sake of our life, and for the sake of the mother, and for the sake of the baby, we need to do all necessary
investigation. Now we should send them to revert them to the health center near us so that they can do unnecessary investigation.
It's fantastic because it teaches us when we get home how to take care of a pregnant mother, to prevent mother from getting HIV from the mother during pregnancy, during delivery, after delivery, and when the mother is breastfeeding. So we will learn a lot.
The TBAs, drawn from all various local government areas across the state, are trained in batches of 200, as Elsaka plans to train over 1,000 across the state. Aminat Elegushi, LTV News.
In sports, Tunisia and Ghana will represent the Western region in the African baseball qualifiers built for later in the year. Both countries finished first and second in the Western Regional Baseball 5 Championship hosted by Nigeria at the weekend in Lagos. Our sports correspondent, Ijo Machibo, has more.
Tunisia beat defending champions Ghana 2-1 in the final of the Western Regional Baseball 5 Championship played at the NIS Sports Complex Gymnasium to become champions of the region. Both sides had met before in the group stage when Tunisia won 2 sets, but it was a different game in the final as the crowd witnessed a thrilling and tension-filled game before the North Africans established their superiority in the game. Irrespective of the result, both Tunisia and Ghana have qualified from the Western region, and they will now join Kenya, South Africa, Uganda and Zimbabwe, who have already qualified for the Continental Championship to pick Africa's representative in the World Cup. In an earlier game for the third-place playoff, Nigeria defeated Benin Republic for the second time in the championship 2-0 after 2 sets to win the third position.
By seeing them, you can tell that they don't relent. They've been practicing and keep practicing, and that's why they are where they are today. So I wish all our players too in Nigeria to keep practicing. There's a lot of tournament, there's a lot of competition that they can attend, and this will make them grow well and go viral.
It's our own job to introduce it to schools, to communities, to neighborhoods. And thank God it doesn't require much space. And this will help it go. And this is our missionary job we are doing. And it has helped us a lot. In Lagos, I'm based in Lagos, and it has helped Lagos team to grow more baseball 5 players.
To the government, we really want them to help us in this sport because this sport is more going viral, not like baseball.
Former boss of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, NSC, Indi Okereke Onyuki, says she will continue to support the growth of baseball in Nigeria. She adds that the knowledge of baseball has improved in Nigeria, but its current awareness is not up to expectations.
It's a game that people will love. And even in America, it grew slowly. It wasn't an overnight something. Okay. So we believe that it will grow and become number 2 to football. And the more it grows, the more donations we'll get. And once we get donation, we use it on the children that are playing to develop them. So I think baseball has come to stay in Nigeria.
The Best Behaved Team Award went to Benin Republic. Nehemiah Akinful of Ghana was voted the most valuable player in the male category, while the MVP award in the female category went to Ilek Chek of Tunisia.
For more news, connect with Lagos Television on their social media platforms. Please remember to call Lagos toll-free line 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Thanks for watching the State News at 4. I am Omowumi Okewo. Up next are the translations of the news in Yoruba and Ogun.
Adéwálé Adékànmí ni oníròyìn. Ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé ní sísẹ̀ntẹ̀lé. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, alága àjọ àwọn tó tún jẹ́ aláàánú orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, gómìnà Babájídé Sanwó-Olú ti kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire fún ti àyájọ́ ìṣẹ̀ṣe èyí tó ń wáyé lónìí 20 oṣù kẹjọ ní ìpínlẹ̀ mẹ́fà tó wà ní ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde látọwọ́ olùgbaninímọ̀ràn pàtàkì lórí ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ àti ìlúkoro, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Gbóyèga Àkọsílẹ̀, ni gómìnà Babájídé Sanwó-Olú ti lu gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire ní pàtàkì àwọn ládéládé àtàwọn ẹlẹ́sìn àbáláyé lọ́gọ ẹnu fún pípa àṣà àti ìṣe ìran Yorùbá mọ́. Gómìnà sọ pé bí ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé gbogbo àgbáyé ti di abúlé kan téyí sì ti yọrí sí ìdàrú àti ìdàpọ̀ onírúurú àṣà, ìran Yorùbá ní àṣà àti ìṣe tó ṣàrà ọ̀tọ̀ tá a sì gbúdọ̀ dáàbò bò ó torí àwọn ìran tó ń bọ̀ ní ọjọ́ iwájú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gómìnà lo àǹfààní ọjọ́ ìṣẹ̀ṣe yìí láti ránni létí pàtàkì ohun tí Yorùbá ń pè ní ọmọlúàbí tó túmọ̀ sí ìwà ìfaradà, ìkónimọ́ra, ìgbépọ̀ alálàáfíà àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, èyí tó mú kí ìran Yorùbá kó ṣe àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Àjọ tó ń ṣe kòkárí ìrànwọ́ owó fún iṣẹ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Lagos State Employment Trust Fund LSETF, wọ́n ti buwọ́ lu àkọ̀tun ìwé àdéhùn pẹ̀lú United States African Development Foundation láti mú ìdàgbàsókè bá ìpèsè iṣẹ́ fáwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní Nàìjíríà nípasẹ̀ nínáwó lórí ìdókòwò, ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí iṣẹ́ àti àwọn àǹfààní ìdáṣẹ́sílẹ̀. Ìbuwọ́lù onífìtànbalẹ̀ náà tó wáyé ní ọ́fíìsì LSETF tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, ó jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ tí United States African Development Foundation máa ṣe àkọ̀tun àjọṣe pẹ̀lú àjọ èyíkéyìí ní nǹkan bí ọdún 23 tí wọ́n ti dá àjọ náà sílẹ̀. Ìwé àdéhùn àkọ́kọ́ ni wọ́n buwọ́lù ní Washington DC tí wọ́n sì ti dá àwọn nǹkan tó lé ní 10,000 àwọn ọ̀dọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ní nǹkan tó lé ní 1,000 àwọn agbẹ̀bí nílànà ìbílẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa gba ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí dídènà títari HIV látara ìyá sí ọmọ. Ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ tó ń bójútó ọ̀rọ̀ AIDS ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó sọ pé èyí jẹ́ apá kan ìgbésẹ̀ ní mímú kí ọwọ́ tẹ àfojúsùn gbígbá HIV wọlẹ̀ pátápátá, pé àgbáwọlẹ̀ níṣẹ́ rí àkànwọlẹ̀ ní ti ìkàn láwùjọ wa tó bá máa fi di ọdún 2030. Aṣojú kọ̀ròyìn wa Aminat Elégùṣì tọ́rọ̀ ṣojú ẹ̀ ṣe lálàyé pé alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ tó ṣe gbòógì ní àwọn agbẹ̀bí ní ìlànà ìbílẹ̀ jẹ́ nínú àyàn dídènà ìkóràn HIV, torí àwọn olóyún wọ́n máa ń lọ gba ìtọ́jú lọ́dọ̀ wọn tán bá wà nú oyún. Nípasẹ̀ àfojúsùn dídá wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa àwọn òótọ́ àpàdé àlùdé tó wà nídìí HIV àti AIDS àti láti dènà kí ìyá kó ran ọmọ. Ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ tó ń bójútó ọ̀rọ̀ AIDS ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí, Dókítà Fọlákẹ́ Animáṣàhùn sọ pé ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà jẹ́ apá kan ìgbésẹ̀ lórí àfojúsùn múmi kí ọwọ́ tẹ̀ gbígbá HIV wọlẹ̀ pátápátá tó bá máa fi di ọdún 2030. Àwọn olùkópa sì fi ìmọrírì hàn sí ètò náà pé ó jẹ́ ètò ìlanilọ́yẹ̀ àti ètò tó ń ṣini ní ojú ònú. Eré ìdárayá. Ikọ̀ Tunisia àti Ghana ló máa ṣojú ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ nínú ìfagagbága àti yege fún ìdíje baseball ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ tó máa wáyé kí ọdún yìí tó parí. Ikọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè méjèèjì ló ṣe ipò kíní àti kejì nínú ìdíje Western Baseball 5 Championship tí Nàìjíríà gbàlejò ẹ̀ lópin ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá nípínlẹ̀ Èkó. Bí orílẹ̀-èdè méjèèjì ṣe ti wá yege báyìí ní ẹkùn ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, wọ́n máa wá darapọ̀ mọ́ Kenya, South Africa, Uganda àti Zimbabwe táwọn náà ti yege tẹ́lẹ̀ fún ìdíje ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ láti wá díje fún tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì àti ṣojú ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ nínú ìdíje àgbáyé. Tunisia na ikọ̀ Ghana tó jáwé olúborí kẹ́yìn ní ayò 2-1 nínú àṣekágbá Western Regional Baseball 5 tó wáyé ní NIS Sports Complex Gymnasium, èyí tí wọ́n fi di olùjáwé olúborí ní ẹkùn yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ìròyìn ní ṣókí kò jù báyìí lọ. Adéwálé Adékànmí lórúkọ tèmi, ẹni tí ó bá ṣe àtúpalẹ̀ sédè Ògùn màá gbèjòsú ó ti múra sílẹ̀. Àìbámọ̀ tí ẹ bá ṣe kòńgẹ́ àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó nílò ìdásí ìjọba ní kíákíá, ẹ pé 767 tàbí 112 ọ̀fẹ́ nìpè. Nǹkan wà ní ṣe wá, àwa la ó máa ṣe nǹkan.